Good evening. The Wyatt is a public institution. It was created by the people of Rhode Island in the city of Central Falls. The board members are public servants. Here's what the law says. The exercise of the powers granted by this chapter will be in all respects for the benefit of the people and for the facilitation of the conduct of their public business. Board members, you are here as public servants to work for the benefit of the people of Rhode Island. But the agreement that you're considering tonight would betray the public trust that you're here to serve. You didn't provide a copy of that agreement to the people, but I have a copy, and here's what it says. It says, each member of the board of directors of the corporation owes their exclusive and independent duty to the corporation and the corporation's creditors. It is further acknowledged that the bond trustee, majority owner, and corporation share the common goal of working to ensure the maximization of the value of the corporation. So instead of striving to work for the benefit of the people of the state, as Rhode Island law requires, the agreement says that you would have an exclusive duty to work for the corporation's creditors, that is, out-of-state investors. Instead of doing the people's business, you would commit yourselves to maximizing profits for out-of-state investors. And how does the agreement seek to make money for these investors? The agreement says that Wyatt shall maintain a monthly average daily population of no less than 625. The agreement speaks in the language of human trafficking. Your job, if you accept this agreement, will be to find those 625 bodies to hold in captivity here. You will hold them only if you get the right price to make money for the benefit of the investors. When we put people in prisons, it's always a tragedy. The power to hold people behind wires and under lock and key is a fearsome power that we must use sparingly. It's not a power that we should try to harness for profits. As a Jew, I'm under a duty to act too. Like most Jews, there were members of my family who I never got to meet because they were rounded up and killed in the Holocaust. That history has imposed on our community a duty to do whatever we can to make sure that nothing like that ever happens again to anyone. The words "never again" are something we take seriously. It's not a slogan. It is a command. It doesn't mean we should wait until genocide is happening before we act. We must act at the first step, before it's too late. But under the agreement that you're considering, your exclusive duty would be to the investors, and that would mean that you could not consider the morality of what happens at Wyatt, what abuses ISIS is committed. You would be required to hold people here, whether it's to fulfill President Trump's no-tolerance policy or Hitler's final solution. If it would maximize the profits for these investors to build gas chambers and crematoria here at Wyatt, this agreement would require you to build them. You would be forbidden to consider human rights or human suffering because morality has nothing to do with profits and the duty that you would be imposing on yourself if you accept this agreement. Board members, we are not enemies. I consider you my brothers. But I am concerned for your souls. This agreement before you is an agreement with evil. By voting for this agreement, you would dedicate yourselves to maximizing profits for the investors, paid for by the bodies of our brothers and sisters. Do not sell your soul for someone else's greed. Thank you.
Mr. Goldstein, thank you very much. We appreciate your input.